Hey everybody! Welcome back to Just Like Grandma's and Then Some with Helen Ann. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing fine. As I promised, I told you I'd be back this week to do the eggs. The different variations of eggs that you can supposedly do with eggs. So, let's get started making our eggs, okay? Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so this actually is an egg, as you can see, and we are going to be making the original with one egg, so I'm just putting that in there for now. But okay, we're going to start with the ground flaxseed, and you need a tablespoon of this. Okay, 1 tablespoon in the bowl. As well, another one is chia seeds, and you need a tablespoon as well. So I'm just going to do the both at the same time. They're in different bowls. And you need 3 tablespoons of liquid. So I'm using water. Sometimes I'll use hot water. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Go over to the side. Gonna get a couple of spoons here to stir them up, and then I will actually show you what they actually look like. I did these first because these have to set up. Okay, they have to congeal. So these two will be the last ones that we actually do. There we go. Here, and I'll show you what they look like. So this here is the flax seed, and this is the chia seed. So right now, I'm actually going to put them to the back. There we go, so they can congeal and do their thing. There we go. Now, another one is 1/2 of a banana. Okay? Half a banana. I'm going to put that in the compost bucket. Trying to get my cloth here and it decided to just keep on disappearing. Just going to get a little plate. That up there. Okay. So, here's our banana. So, there's 1/2 a banana. Okay? So I'm putting that in a bowl. This other half, actually, I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna put a banana on top of the 2 cakes that we're doing, just so we know which is which. And I'm going to mash, whatever you want to call it, the banana, so it is nice and mushed and that. Now I've used banana as a replacement for oil, and it works wonderful. I've never ever done it with eggs, and I don't know. We'll see how it looks after we're done. After they come out. Because honestly, I'm not too sure what it is going to look like. Like, I've done things with the chia seed before. I know that works. Okay, so that's our mush banana. I'll put that over to the side. And now, I made some applesauce. as well as some peanut butter. Now, it says the recipes, the alternative things that I've seen on a couple of different websites is that a quarter of a cup of applesauce, as well as a quarter of a cup of peanut butter, replaces 1 egg. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a quarter of a cup of applesauce here. And if you heard that noise, that was just Amber playing. So there's our applesauce right in there. And I do have a little bit left over, so I'll put a little bit of that on top of this one, so we know that's the banana. Okay, there we go. So that is our applesauce. And I'll put that over here. So there's 6 different egg variations we're doing here. 6 different ones. Okay, I'm just going to put that on top of there for now and put it over to the side. She's really having some fun with her toys. See? Told you. I'm just going to rinse this off. Yeah, she's running all over the place. And plus it is rainy here now today. This afternoon the rain came. So I'm just going to put the peanut butter in here. I'm pretty sure this actually is a quarter of a cup, but I just want to make sure. Yep, it is a quarter of a cup. And I do have a little bit left over, not much. So what I will do, I'll use what's left on the spoon. I'll use that for the topping, just so we know which is which. Okay. There we go with that. I just wanted to make sure that we had everything we needed, and we do. So right now I'm gonna put some of this stuff away so I can organize what we're doing, and I'll be right back. Hi, we're back. That was just a short little stop. So what I'm going to do, actually what you're going to need, this is a quarter of a recipe of white cake. Okay, so the recipe calls for, the quarter is 1 egg, a quarter of a cup of oil, a quarter of a cup of milk. It says a half a cup of sugar, but I did try this before and I found it was way too sweet. So I'm probably going to put in like a tablespoon or 2. I'll see how I go. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 of a cup of flour. Now preheat your oven, which I'm going to do now, to 350. And I'm going to show you, I already got my pans ready. These are what our little cakes are going to go in. And the recipe actually makes, one recipe actually makes like 2 of those. So even if you just want to use this like quarter of a recipe, even to make like a little batch of cupcakes, you could. Because it'll probably make about 4 to 6 cupcakes. So in case you want something like that, go for it. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is our regular, normal egg recipe. Okay, so with that, I am going to put my oil in, and I am using vegetable oil. You can use an oil that you like. Coconut oil works wonderful with this. It's just that I am out. And melted butter works good too, as I'm out of that too. Unfortunately, you know, that does happen. Okay, so that's our oil. I'm going to put my sugar in now, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. Even though I know the recipe calls for a half a cup, I even put in 1/4 of a cup, and it was way too much for my liking. And I am using organic cane sugar, so that might be a difference too. So I'm just going to mix this in a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I do have different bowls for each of them. I'm going to have a lot of dishes afterwards. Okay, and now I'm going to crack my egg. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put my egg in. Mix that up. And you can see I'm doing these by hand instead of using my mixer. For the simple reason is that I want them all to be equal in how they're being made. I don't want one to be fluffier than the other or whatever, you know. Okay, so that's nice and mixed up. It's nice and foamy. Okay, I'm going to put my vanilla in, and that is 1/4, there we go, 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'll be right back, the phone's ringing, hang on. Hi, sorry for the delay. That was a very important phone call I had to do, so it's all good. So we do have our almond extract in there, which is good. Just going to give that a mix up there. Okay, and I am going to get my strainer, my sifter, that over there. And I already measured out the flour that I needed, and this actually is gluten-free flour. So this is 1/3 cup of flour. Put that in there. And I already measured out the baking powder. So that's 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. Gonna go up here. There we go. This is my salt, and it says an 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I am just going to actually literally put a pinch in because I found last time I did that much and it was just too. I tasted salt too. It was sweet plus salt. Ugh. So we're just gonna mix this all up. And there we go. So that's all in there. Put this in. Then I have to put my milk in. Do that now. And we need 1/4 of a cup of milk. So this is almond milk. And there we go. Over there. Yep, I forgot to put my apron on. Luckily, I just had it right there. There we go. Try not to get too messy. Yeah, no. There we go. Put that on there. Transfer to a spoon. There we go. that there is our plain mix. So with this here, actually, I am going to actually put some blueberries in here. These are blueberries I picked the other day, which, well, I shouldn't have, but I did, which is okay. So we're just going to mix that in there a little bit. And this here is just to show that this is the plain one. Okay, so now I'm going to take 2 of our things here, and basically I'm just going to divide this in half. Just so you know, that's how much of a mix it is. It's really nice. And I already buttered these, like I said earlier. There we go. Getting all of this goodness out of here. Like that. Okay. Put that over there. That there. Just gonna smooth it out a little bit. Same with this one. This one here actually is a Pyrex little bowl here. So here we go. So this is our regular mix, and it's the one with the blueberries. So there we go. That's regular done. Alrighty. Now, our next bowl. How about we do the banana, since it's like right in front of me? We'll put the banana in here. There's the banana. So this, well, this is one, apparently an egg. So that's our egg in there. So I'm going to take my 1/4 of a cup of oil. There we go. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Just gonna rinse this off a little bit. Go. Sha la 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 ti da. Sha la 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 ti da. La ti da. Okay. Mixing it all up. So it is mixed. So that's our, I'll bring you over because this is like really, really runny. Okay, that's it mixed up. Okay. Now, we're going to put our almond or vanilla in here, our 1/4 teaspoon. There we go. Mix that up. There we go. And our so this is our flour, our baking powder, sift that in there, go. Over there. This and this. So we mix this up. And we still have to put our milk in here. Okay. Oh. And our pinch of salt. We forgot our pinch of salt too. Pinch of salt. Quarter of a cup. Mix that. We're going to get it mixed, but I mean, get it all mixed. I tell you, it smells like banana bread. Just so you know, it smells like banana bread. But without an egg. Do this. There we go. Mix this up so it's all combined. Okay, there we go. That looks good. I'll take 1, 2, and divide these up. There we go. Throw some here. And remember, I did say that on these ones here, we are actually going to put slices of banana on top so we know which is which. I'm just going to smooth this out best that I can. There we go. And I got the knife out. That's okay. Okay. One banana there. One banana there. One banana here. I like bananas. So, this is what these babies look like. And I'll just put them there. And do try to make sure that, try to get them even. I know that doesn't really look even at all. Okay, I'm going to clean my whisk again. And the next one we'll do is peanut butter, I think. Yeah, because the peanut butter is like right there. We'll do that one next. And there we go. Just cleaning these up so I can use them again. There. And I'll get another bowl. Now, when I cooked the recipe before, It was I had to cook it for like 30 minutes. So this is my bowl for this one. About 30 minutes, and then I checked them to see how they were doing. So there's our quarter of a cup. One, two, and mix this up. Okay. Now is our peanut butter. Get in there, all of you. There you go. Now I did make, like I said before, I made the peanut butter myself. If you buy peanut butter, it might turn out different than mine does, because I made it myself. Okay, mixy mixy, and it's very liquidy right now. It's very, very liquidy, and I want my almonds. There's the almonds. Okay, got that all mixed. Now I'm going to put the flour in. Okay. Go. There's the flour. Baking powder. Clean that down at the bottom there. Oh, put it over there. Mix this. Nope. I almost forgot the salt again. My pinch of salt. I think I'm gonna a quarter of a cup of milk. Just be careful stirring this. I'm gonna have to transfer to my wooden spoon. Up there. There we go. This is very different. Very, very different. And I'm telling you, it's like having it's like a cookie mix instead of a cake mix. But this is, the other recipes have the same stuff in it, all except the egg is different. And I'm not going to change it because I'm going to want it to be equal. And that's what it looks like. We'll see. So we'll take these two. Break them in half. Go. Push that in there. Okay. And we'll put that little dot there, even though I think we can tell the difference, but just to be on the safe side. What I should have done was kept some actual peanuts to put them on, but I forgot, so it's okay. But this is what they look like. And we'll put them on here. Oh. Now we're on to our next mix. So let's put our oil in here. Tell you, I'm going to have all kinds of different things to try. Thank goodness they freeze. But they can always be good for breakfasts, you know. 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to get a new whisk. And I'm going to put the applesauce in here. Okay. And vanilla. This, that down there. Flour. And just so I don't forget this time, pinch of salt. Just make sure, you know. There we go. In there. Twist around. Get our milk. This is a long video today because we're doing 6 different egg variations. Because I saw these recipes and I had questions about if they actually worked. So I thought, well, maybe you guys may have questions about that as well. Just got to clean these out for a minute. So all of us will find out actually how these things are going to turn out. I'm hoping they turn out really good. And there's that mix. So, these, I'll just one in there. I think I put a little bit of a banana in there. I think that's what that is. That over there. Because I don't need that in there. There, put it in here. Now this actually does look like white cake. Okay, so I'm going to take our applesauce, the little bit that we have left over, put some of that down at the bottom, or on the top of it, at the bottom, on the top of it. There we go. Comme ça. Perfect. And that's what they look like. Pretty. Put them over here. Now, we're on to our last two, but just give me a sec, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I just wanted to clean up my dishes and get 2 bowls ready so I don't have to clean anything. So, I got the bowl and the whisk here. So, I'm going to put my 1/4 cup. Quarter cup in that one. And actually, what I could do, move you guys over there. I'm going to get this other bowl over here. Put you down there. And this is the 1/4 cup for the other one. There we go. So we're done with the oil now. Woohoo! Okay. There's one. Two. And that pretty much is the rest. So, that is good. So I'll mix this one here up. That's good. That one over the side for right this moment, because I'm going to take our chia seeds, and this is what happened to our chia seeds. If you can see that they actually turned into like an egg mixture, so to speak. And I left these 2 for the end because they do have to congeal. That's why. So this is our chia seed. Get all that goodness in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna that. Vanilla. sure we get all the flour in there. Like that. Into that. There you go for that. Give this a stir. And our milk. Okay, I'm just gonna knock this out of here. It's in there. Take our spoon back. Mix this all up. Now the chia seed, I knew I really didn't need to put anything in it or on top of it too. So you know the difference, because these are actually, they're not ground, so they actually have little spots on them. Okay, so I'm going to take these, go like that, and in there. Get in there. There. There we go. Put that right down there. Push these down. So flush. There, that goes over there. And that's our chia seed. Like I said, it's spotted, so didn't really need to put anything on that. Okay, so we have our sugar and our oil in here. And now I'm going to put the flaxseed in here. There we go. Mix that up. The almond, or vanilla, it's not almond, it's vanilla. Okay, that's in there, so we're done with that. We're getting there, we're almost done. I think it's going to be like an hour video. Yeesh. Oh well, that's okay. Okay, there's our flour. Our baking powder. Our pinch of salt. Done with that. There we go. Mix this up. Oh, I forgot to put the lid back on. And our 1/4 of a cup of milk. Here we go. Put it in there. Put that back on there. Mix this all up. And this again has a little bit of a grain or a flex to it. Stuff out. There we go. Like I said, it has a flex to it. It almost looks like a bran or a flaxseed bread or something like that. Like it look, because there's brown flecks in it. And these are actually grounded. I got them at the bulk barn and they were grounded. Okay. Let's take this one here. Okay. Whew. This is a long video, gang. Well, I think it's good, but if you guys are like me and you're kind of wondering, well, how can that work or what? Well, there's one way to find out, and that is to experiment. So, I found these on a couple of different websites. Flax seeds, I know, and chia seeds, yes. But the other ones, no. So anyways, oops, I almost lost it there. That's what these ones look like. Okay, so I'm going to bring it over here so you can see exactly what this beautiful creation looks like. So this is our flaxseed, chia seed, this is applesauce, this is peanut butter, banana, and this is our regular cake. Okay, so I am actually going to put this in the oven now at 350 degrees, and I'm going to put it on for 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, I will be back and let you know, show you what it looks like. Heyo, gang, the oven just went off, and we are going to check and see how all these babies are doing. Well, they look very interesting. I'm going to actually pull it out and show you, and we're going to see if they're actually done or not. Here, I will show you what they actually look like. So this is our regular banana, peanut butter, applesauce, chickpea, chia seed, and flaxseed. So we were just going to check and see if these are actually done. Okay, that is done. Those are done. That is done. Done. I'm going to poke that one again just to be, hang on. I'm going to poke that one again just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that one is actually done. 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 I need a new cake tester. Now, the applesauce needs a little bit more time. So the chia seeds and flaxseed need a little bit more time. So, our ones that are done, I'm actually going to just